Was good, y'all. So after this trade, I did want to make a separate video on Jrue Holiday. Like I said yesterday, we reacted to the whole trade yesterday and watched some sports talk earlier on it this morning. I'm still shook from the trade, but I did want to specifically not focus on Dame because obviously we just talked about Dame being the Bucks, and obviously we talked about Jrue Holiday and DeAndre Ayton a little and who everyone else got. But I want to make a separate video on scenarios of where Jrue Holiday could land and what this means for him because I really do love Jrue Holiday. As you know, I'm a big Giannis fan, and I've been watching the Bucks the last 3 years, and I've loved Jrue Holiday, and I think losing him was really tough on defense. Chris Middleton is going to have to step up on the perimeter defense, obviously, although it's not something where it's like I wouldn't have done this. Obviously, I want Lillard over Holiday all day long. The offense is going to be crazy, but let's not talk about that too much. Let's talk about Jrue Holiday and where he could land if the Blazers do decide to trade him, which is supposedly 100%. That's what's going to happen. We don't know 100%. Do you have to wait a little? Don't you have to wait like a little bit to get traded after you've been traded already? If I'm not mistaken. But let's go ahead and go. The CBS has posted some, and I'll mainly talk about what I think. So obviously Jrue Holiday traded to the Blazers. Now the Blazers have Scoot Henderson and Simon, so it doesn't make it. I mean, you can have Jrue Holiday there, which is a good fit in my opinion, with what they have, and to mentor Scoot, and I think he would be really good for them. But they are mostly going to trade him, and it kind of makes sense to trade him because you have those two, and it's like, why not get even more younger and get more draft picks and get stuff, and send him to a contender? Like, I think that would be best for him. And, Jrue Holiday, I'm thinking in a couple of years is going to retire anyway, so if he was to stay on the Blazers, I don't even think he'll be given the full effort. I think that he needs to go to a contender. So let's go ahead and go over some of the spots that he can go to. So obviously they have a little list right here. They say the Clippers, Raptors, 76ers, and Heat. So we'll talk about those teams and more of what I think. So there's two teams, in my opinion, that are at the top of the list. I could see him just going to a random team, like a team that we're not even talking about. I could see it, like Dame, but no one was thinking about the Bucks. But I think that a team could offer something really good for Jrue, and they might do it. And they might do it. And obviously, the Blazers have shown that they're about what's best for them and not best for the player with this Lillard trade. That they could have just traded Lillard to the Heat for a hero, but instead they get better with Holiday and Ayton. So I like it. Honestly, I think the Blazers did a good job. I think the Blazers did a good job to get that, and now they can even trade Jrue Holiday for even more. So I like that. But so the two teams, two teams top of my list where it's like the best fit and the no brainer. It's the Heat and the Celtics. It's the Heat and the Celtics. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if the Heat get Jrue Holiday, I truly think they can mess with the Bucks. I've been saying the Bucks, but if the Heat get Jrue Holiday, that what the defense with Bam, Jimmy, and the rest of their squad, and with Holiday's gonna improve on offense. I mean, obviously they need someone to replace Gabe Vincent, who has left. He would be a great fit in Miami, and it's just crazy because like, Dame's going to have to try to put away Miami, right? And then if Holiday was to go there, he's going to versus his former team. And then there's also the Celtics, on the other hand, who have Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, Rob Williams. They have Malcolm Brogdon still. Obviously, they got rid of Marcus Smart, and a lot of people compare Marcus Smart and Jrue Holiday. I think Jrue Holiday is better. I think he's a little bit better on defense, a little bit better on offense. So he would be an upgrade over Marcus Smart, and he would be an amazing fit there. Oh my gosh, would he be a good fit in Boston? So both of those squads are the number 1 and 2 good landing spots for him. Do I want him to go there as a Bucks, type fan, even though I'm a Raptors fan, but I love Giannis. Giannis is one of my favorite players, so I root for them a lot. I don't want to see him there because I think that if he goes there, they can truly beat the Bucks. Like, I think that they're that good. Obviously, like I said, the Bucks lost a lot of defense, and obviously Jrue Holiday would be one of the top guys you ask in the league to guard someone like Damian Lillard, So if he goes to the Heat or Celtics, you can't discount that, and I think that that would be really scary for the Bucks and for the rest of the league. Now, let's talk about some other teams. So, the 76ers are not going to get him. They could use him, but if they kept Harden, then it might be decent. They had Maxey, too. I mean, you could get rid of Harden, maybe, and do Maxey, Jrue, but it's not enough. It still wouldn't be enough to beat the Bucks, Celtics, or Heat. The Sixers are done. Sixers are trash. Sixers are out of the equation. I don't even want to talk about the Sixers. Now, they say the Raptors. Listen, I would love that as a Raptors fan, but I would love it as a Raptors fan, and if he did go to the Raptors, and we kept like our main, like we kept Schroeder, we just got OG. It depends who can we give him, like who could we give him? Because I mean I wouldn't mind from giving them Grady. I really wouldn't mind giving them Grady if they wanted Grady for him. And maybe OG, I would do that, and then we have Scotty, Siakam, Schroeder and Holiday. I would love to do that. Obviously, I'm sure Holiday would have his sights on Celtics or Heat, but I would take that as a Raptors fan. I really would. And then the Clippers, and then we got the Clippers and um the Lakers. I think he would fit. Oh my gosh, the Lakers could use him. Get fuck D'Angelo Russell. Get Jrue Holiday on that squad, bro. That would be amazing for the Lakers. That would be absolutely amazing for the Lakers if they can do that. And then the Clippers, I think it would be great too, but it wouldn't work for Russell Westbrook. They can't do Russell Westbrook, Jrue Holiday, and they're still interested in Harden, I believe, but they can't do that with Paul George. Kawhi. I think they would have to get rid of Russell, or at least have him come off the bench or something. Obviously, Jrue Holiday would be really good on the Clippers, and their defense would get even better, bro. And Jrue Holiday can play offense, obviously. So I would say those are the top four teams, or top five teams: the Clippers, Lakers, Heat, Celtics, and Raptors. Sixers are out of the equation, but there could be a dark horse team that I'm not thinking of that can just come and swoop him, that offers a really good deal. That might be good for him, but that's how I feel, man. Let me know where you think the Blazers should trade Jrue Holiday to, man.